Hey there. I am just kind of showing you that I started out by moisturizing my face and doing my skincare routine before this video. Alright, and I'm going to use my beauty blender, and what I'm trying to show you there is my MAC Pro Longwear foundation in NC15. And I'm just going to pump that onto my beauty blender. I'm going to use 2 pumps probably. I might add another pump afterwards, but I'm going to start with 2 pumps and just dot that all over my face and then blend with the beauty blender. Blend, 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 blend. Just trying to get this really even so that I have a nice even base to start with. I don't know if you can tell in this video, I don't think you can, but my body is actually like significantly tanner than my face. And so I'm going to be using a lot of bronzer today to kind of compensate for that. I'm not using a darker foundation just because I don't feel like it looks right on me. I think other people can pull that off, but yeah, I'm not good at that. Okay, and that is MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer, also in NC15. I don't know why I am so incapable of actually showing you things, but that's that. And I'm just going to pump that on the back of my hand and use the little baby end, little pointy end of my beauty blender to blend that onto any blemishes, and then I'm also going to do that in my under eye area. I'm focusing around my lips because I'm going to be putting on a pretty bright lipstick and I don't want it to feather or bleed across my face because that's just not cute. And there I'm doing it under my eye area, and I'm starting kind of way underneath where my dark circles would be, so like at the bottom of where any puffiness or dark circles would be, and that's going to actually help to blend dark circles out better. You don't want to go directly on top of them with concealer. You kind of want to blend at the edge of the puffiness and then work it upwards to directly underneath your eye. I also worked that directly across the top of my cheekbones so that I would have a little bit of inbuilt highlighting that is also matte, so I don't have to use anything crazy. And that was the Urban Decay Primer Potion, as I'm sure you know, even though you couldn't read it, because I am incapable of showing you anything properly. I'm just going to apply it all over my eyelids. I'm not going to do my eye makeup right away, but in the summer I like to give this a couple seconds to settle before I put my eye makeup directly over it. I just think it's a little bit too sticky when it's humid and warm right after you've put it on, so I give it a couple minutes to kind of settle and dry out a little bit. Next, I'm going to be grabbing, if I will ever pick my head up, is going to be my my angled blush brush, which is a natural goat hair brush. So it's going to apply product really sheerly, and I'm going to use Chocolate Soleil, which, yeah, it's discontinued, but you know what? I haven't found anything I like better, and yeah. So I'm just going to stick with it for now. I'll find something eventually that, you know, isn't discontinued and that you can actually purchase. And I'm just going to blend that underneath my cheekbones. I'm doing it really messily today because I don't want a very structured contour. I just want to have enough contouring in there that I have some bone structure to my face. But I am kind of blending it a little bit more than I usually would to give my face a little bit darker overall color, because again, I've been fake tanning and I look really awkward, like a bald eagle with a super white face and a brown body, and it's not cute. So yeah, I'm just going to keep blending this all over my face, underneath of my chin. I'm going to blend it a little bit down into my neck, but not as much as I normally do, just because my neck is darker than my face right now, so I don't actually need it. I just want to make sure that I don't have any awkward, harsh lines underneath of my neck. Just making sure that I'm getting bronzer everywhere so that I actually match my body. And this is Twinkle Pink by e.l.f. and this is just a sparkly pink blush. I'm going to show you in a second. You probably won't even be able to see it. Yeah, you couldn't, because I am a failure at showing you things. I'm just going to apply that over the apples of my cheeks and really blend it really well. I didn't take too much product on my brush because I really wanted it to be really nice and smooth and just like a natural flush of color. This is my EOS lip balm, and this is the sweet mint one. This is the only one I like. I have the raspberry one. I'm just not a fan. And I'm using that because, again, I'm going to be using a very bright colored lipstick, and I want to have preparation on my lips so that it doesn't cake up. This is the MAC 212 brush, and that is just my flat little shader brush, and I'm going to use that to do my brows, and I'm not even showing you. Okay, I'm going to use Teddy Bear to fill in, and that is by Too Faced. I do believe that's a color they still make, so you can actually get that one. But this is a color I always use to fill in my brows. Sometimes I use MAC's Cork, but in the summer I feel like it's a little bit too dark for my hair color, and I just try and stick to the Teddy Bear when I have that palette on me. So I mostly want to focus on the tail of my eyebrows and not as much the front part, because that's going to make it look a little bit more natural when you fill it in. Focusing on the front part is going to be a little bit more dramatic and a little bit, I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of drag makeup, and that is totally not what I'm going for. And this one is going to be a MAC 217 brush, I believe. It's just a big, fat, fluffy. Oh no, and I'm okay. I don't know why I was showing you that again. Maybe I thought I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. But that was still the MAC 212. Oh yeah, I'm fabulous. Okay. Moving on. Or not. La, la, la. Okay, there I am. And that is just, again, that fluffy Beauty Essentials brush. That's the big end of it. And that is MAC's Vanilla. And I'm going to pack that all over my eyelid and underneath of my brow bone. And I really want the color to be really opaque. So by pack, I literally mean pack. Like, I swirl the brush in this for a solid 10 seconds to get enough color on the brush, and I pack it, and then I just kind of want to brush over it to blend it out so I don't have any creases or any weird places that didn't actually get color on them. And that is really going to give my lids a really nice lightness, because with the look that I'm doing, I'm going to be doing a cut crease, and that means that I really need to have a light base for my lids so that they look very drastically contrasted with the actual crease color. So I'm using Vanilla to kind of achieve that. And that's also the big end, and I'm going to dip that into Teddy Bear, which hopefully I can show you that successfully again. Or not. Oh, okay, maybe, nope, not so much. Okay, well, that was Teddy Bear by Too Faced, and I'm just going to blend that in as a transition color. This is the only color that's really going to go on there super messily and not precise at all. And that is just because I want to have a little bit of blending in there, a little bit of wiggle room to blend a little bit, but I don't want it to be a very soft look. I want this to be relatively harsh. So I just want to kind of fluff that in there to give me a little wiggle room. Next, I'm going to be taking, this is Smog by Urban Decay, which I didn't really show you very well, but that's in the New York palette. And just with the little end, it's just like a little stiff crease brush, and that's the little end of that Beauty Essentials brush. And I'm going to literally trace out exactly where my crease is. And this is just like a medium warm brown shade that I'm using, the Smog. And it's kind of shimmery, but I find that on the lid, if you don't cover a large area with it, it loses its shimmer power, but that's okay for this look. So I'm just literally tracing exactly over where my eyeball rests inside my eye socket to get a really deep dramatic crease. And I'm going to dramatize that a little bit more with, this is Urban Decay's Perversion, which is just a matte black. It is completely jet black, and it is very dramatic, but I'm literally just going to take the little end of that Beauty Essentials brush and go like just a little tiny, like a quarter of an inch on the outside corner of my eyes. And that's just going to make my eyes look a little bit rounder and make that cut crease a little bit more dramatic. Now I wiped off that brush, and I'm going to use it to just blend the Perversion into the Smog and the Teddy Bear, just so that it's not quite so harshly just black on that little outer corner. This is the MAC 217. Actually, no, wait, that's a 224. Yeah, whatever. They're the same thing. That one's just longer and fluffier than the 217. And I'm just using that to blend only up. I do not not want to blend onto my eyelid, just blending it upwards towards my brow bone. And that's just so it's soft up there, but I really want my crease, again, it's called a cut crease, so I want my eyelid to the crease to be very dramatic, which, yeah, that was cute. Whatever. And this is a little eyeliner brush. I need a new one, but we will forgive that for now. And this is Sephora's gel eyeliner, and it is in the waterproof formula, which I use because I tend to get very oily eyelids, and my eyeliner would literally transfer onto like my brow bone when I open my eyes if I don't wear a waterproof one. And I'm just going to trace over my lash line with this, and then once I do that really thinly, I'm just going to do like a really tiny wing on the outer corner, which, yeah, you can't see me right now, but I don't know that in this video, so, you know, just pretend like you can totally see what I'm doing. I'm literally just tracing my lash line, and then I'm just pulling a little bit at the outer edge, which will give you wrinkles, so do this only when you really need to do it, just to give myself that little bit of wing. And the video is about to cut out because my camera overheats, and that is why it has been shutting off like that. So I finally figured it out, so now I know when it's going to overheat, and I turn it off, I give it a couple minutes, I turn it back on, and I keep going. So I have already thinly lined the other eye, so hopefully you'll be able to see me do the wing in this side. Okay, it looks like I might show you. Oh, no, okay, goodbye. But I'm just doing like a little teeny tiny point on the end of my line. It's not really even a wing because it's not thickened. So it's just like a little point on that edge there. Oh yeah, okay, fabulous. Alright, and now I'm going to be using, this is going to be MAC's Zoom Lash Mascara, which, to be honest with you, I hate. But this is a sample of it, and I thought, you know what, I'll try it again. I had owned it before, and I ended up throwing it away, and they gave me a sample of it the last time that I went in, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give it a shot. But it is clumpy, it is way too wet, it is just not, it takes forever to dry. It's not cute. It's just not cute. I don't know why they even invented this, but it's not a pretty mascara at all. So I'm just trying to show you there the full effect of how clumpy it is. But all you do when that happens is just let your mascara dry. And once it's dried, you can just take your finger along your lash line and separate all your lashes from underneath, and it really doesn't even matter. You can't even tell that they were clumpy. So that's how you combat that. So I'm just going to start on the other eye. You definitely want to do your bottom lashes for this look, just to balance out that really dramatic upper eyelid look. Oh, and I got it all over my face. But I will show you how to fix that. So, yay! Impromptu beauty lesson. Woohoo! Okay, so those are the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. These are not my favorite makeup remover, but they're cheap, and you know what? They're decent. So I'm just wiping off my fingers because I have makeup all over my hands, as per usual. And I'm just going to clean off underneath my lower lash line where I, you know, whacked myself in the face with a mascara wand. And that's going to leave you with kind of a gap in your, clearly it's going to leave you with a gap in your foundation, your blush, and anything that was there. So I'm just taking a little bit more of my MAC Pro Longwear foundation again, and I'm just going to blend that right over the area. Now that is clearly going to mess up, oh, well, besides my eyeshadow, it's also going to mess up my blush and my contouring a little bit. So I'm just again going to take that angled little blush brush guy, and I'm just going to blend right over that area again with no additional product. Putting additional product on there is going to make it like way too dramatic, so I literally just take the brush and blend over with no additional product. Alright, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty fabulous. So this is again MAC's Zoom Lash Mascara, and I'm going to fix those bottom lashes that end up getting makeup removed because I, you know, stuck myself in the eye with a mascara wand because I'm just that good at life. And now I'm going to show you the lip color. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay, so it is MAC's Candy Yum Yum, which is pretty notorious. And There it is. Okay, it looks really pink, really fuchsia in the tube, but it comes out really freaking neon. So, oh, and it smells like cake. That's just a little bonus, but it looks, oh my god, so amazing. If it looks weird on you, ask them at MAC for an eyeliner, for a lip liner that goes with it, because it really will be toned down a lot if you use a good lip liner. Oh my god, I freaking love this color. So bright, so obnoxious. Okay, that's it. Toodaloo!